And today I'm having Jed's Pizza. I added a little bit of toppings, including the alfalfa sprouts because we have a bunch of alfalfa sprouts. So grab your spoons, grab your forks, or grab your chopsticks and let's eat together. And my husband is here again with us for date night number 2. It's all the way at the bottom of that jar. So it's fine, just don't get it. I don't need it. Eee, these are so hot. Thank you.
Are you gonna use these? Do you ever use these?
Eventually, yeah. I'll go through that tomorrow. I do use both of those.
As long as you use them.
This is so realistic right now. We're eating pizza alone. You're getting mad about the sauce jar.
Well, this has gooey crap all over it, so I'm throwing it out, or else it's gonna have ants in it. So I don't know where it came from.
Okay, let's take the first bite. I'll deal with that in a little bit. Just sit down and eat.
Getting rid of the ones that have the.
I wish Dead to Me had more seasons for us to watch.
Soon enough. Soon enough. Have to find something else tonight.
I had a Zoom date with my friend Michelle today, and she's asking me all the shows that she should watch on Netflix.
Oh, she was.
I was telling her Dead to Me was a good one. So she's gonna watch it. It's actually kind of good with those sprouts. I like it.
And the onion, you forgot to say the onion.
You're the one that was like, oh my gosh, you're putting too much. This is Jet's Pizza. Detroit style. It's my mom's favorite.
Mm-hmm. Definitely the best crust.
Pretty good. Think Chicago pizza is better than this?
As far as what?
What is your preference? Like, what would you prefer?
Just if I want like pizza, I would say this or the thin crust Chicago. But if you're wanting just like something different,
I think this is
definitely
better
have
than
stuff.
Chicago thick crust. Because I feel like the thick crust is too thick. People from Illinois are gonna murder me, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's just too thick.
No, it's not.
I like the Chicago thin crust. Well, that's really good.
Yeah.
But the thick crust
I
is
wish
a
we could remember the
little
name
bit
of
too thick.
By where we live.
You wish you could what?
I wish we could remember the name of that place by the
Oh.
that we ordered from. It was so good there.
What, you just went straight down Maple?
Pretty much, yeah.
And then you get to like the 5-way or the 6-way? And then where to go? It's before the 6-way. Off Maple, right? It is. It's in the, like, I can see it right now. It's like a white building, and it says it on the side of the building, right? What is it? Look at the map.
I don't know. I'll have to find it next time we're up there again.
Such good pizza. And when we go and get the kids, if we go and get the kids, we have to stop by Portillo's. We found a Portillo's in South Bend. Although they don't have the pasta side. It's just Portillo's. They don't have like the good big juicy meatballs. Oh my gosh, I'm so craving it. So when we lived in Chicago, we always went to oh my god, I just said it. I literally just said it. Portillo's. And I would always get the meatballs and sometimes spaghetti for the kids. For the kids. Lily was the only one there. Do you remember when we would go there, I would always get her spaghetti, right?
Yeah.
And then I would get like 2 meatballs, one for me, one for her. And I would get the Chicago dog. Maybe 2.
Yeah.
Probably more like 2 most of the time. And the, what is it called? Like the garbage salad? I don't know. Where they add everything together and they have those, oh my god, what are they called? The little ring pastas?
Cavatappi or?
No, cavatappi's are the screws.
I don't know.
The pasta in pasta fagioli from Olive Garden. There you go. Actually, when we were driving through South Bend, I was like, this is kind of like a cute little town. Like, I didn't think South Bend was like that. I
think it was South Bend. It's a different
it's
city.
the outskirts of South Bend.
Yeah.
But it's because
South Bend is not.
yeah, I always thought of South Bend to like not be like that great or safe, but it wasn't that bad. Oh, maybe because there's a Portillo's there. No, I think it's not that bad. But no, that strip we were driving down where Portillo's was beautiful. And they had like little small Christmas trees that they like lit up on the median. It was cute. So leave it in the comments if you can notice the difference, because I'm using my phone right now.
Fishers, Indiana.
And Portillo's is in Fishers, Indiana, which is close to South Bend, right?
I couldn't tell you.
My battery for my camera died, so I'm using my phone. So tell me if you can notice the difference, so I know for future videos. Forgot to tell you guys, this is a margarita on the rocks.
It's nowhere near South Bend.
It's not?
It's by Indianapolis.
Portillo's.
Yeah. It's 2.5 hours almost from South Bend.
No, but Portillo's is just right on the border of Michigan and Indiana. There's a Portillo's in Indianapolis?
No, it's outside of Indianapolis.
I forgot to tell you, I got a comment about like other mukbangs being popular because people burp. And
Mishawaka, that's it. Remember?
oh yeah.
That's the one you're talking about.
What's the one in Indianapolis you're talking about?
They have 5 of them in Indiana.
I did not know this. So we're only 4 hours away from our Portillo's.
I guess. Oh, you are correct. It's right by South Bend. Good call. You nailed it.
I am confused. Is there one in Indianapolis though?
Mm-hmm. 2.
Okay. I think just like when we were going through Mishawaka, right? Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
It was when it was dinner time or like a time to eat
It was
and
nice.
not like 10 o'clock at night. Which is probably why we didn't go to the one in Indianapolis, because probably by the time we got to Indianapolis, it was going to be closed.
Correct.
What was I saying? I was saying something before I forgot. Oh. I was saying, somebody left a comment and giving me feedback, which I totally appreciate. Thank you so much. That a lot of mukbangers that are popular or have videos that reach more people, it's because they burp and smack when they chew.
As long as they're not sitting by me at a restaurant.
Since this is date night, I'm not gonna smack or burp. I typically I can't even burp like belch like loud, right? Like, have you heard me burp loud?
No.
I can't. I don't know if it's like physical or I just don't do it. I just can't. I try to slurp the noodles, as much as I can, because that's just not my nature. And like you're taught as a kid, like all these manners, right? Like don't smack, don't chew with your mouth open, don't do these things. Even slurping is so rude in the Asian culture, but people like to hear that, right, when they're watching mukbangs or ASMR. So I'll slurp my noodles, but I don't think I can do the burp thing, just because it's just not physically possible for me to I've never been that person. Even off screen, I just can't. So, maybe I'll try to smack more.
Wait, so slurping noodles, you said, is frowned upon
Mm-hmm.
in the Asian culture?
Yeah, it's like, well, if you're at a restaurant and you want to show the chef like it's good, yeah, you can slurp it.
Okay.
But when you're going to dinner because of like a graduation or somebody's birthday and stuff, I mean, you don't want to necessarily be, or like with your in-laws or with your boyfriend's parents, you don't want to be slurping. Even if they are Asian, you just don't want to be slurping. I think in all cultures, that's just kind of rude to just be making a bunch of noise when you're supposed to be impressing somebody. So I think it depends on the occasion and where you are.
Yeah, because I swore in one of those food documentary shows we watched that one of the hosts said that slurping was, like you said, showing the chef a sign that it was tasty.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to ask.
Just burping will never be that thing, though. Burping will never. Maybe smacking. Like, maybe I can be like that sometimes. Like, I probably shouldn't be talking with, like, food in my mouth, because that's rude. I'll do my best. Give me some more feedback. Come on.
Who, me? talk for the little over 3 hours that you were talking.
Were we talking for 3 hours?
Yes.
Who she was dating, her dating pattern. I really hope she finds somebody that's like compatible with her and, you know, just somebody to spend time with. Although I'm super proud of her for not just doing the conventional thing that like people think you're supposed to do, which is like find somebody, get married, have kids, and all that stuff, right? Like she's working on her PhD, so
Yeah.
if anything, like that's an accomplishment in itself.
Mm-hmm. Far more accomplished than I am.
And there's not like one path or one way to do things and one way you have to live life. Like whatever makes you happy, I mean, I guess, right?
YOLO.
What were we watching where they said that? Dead to Me?
Mm-hmm.
I love, you know, my husband said I was talking to my friend for 3 hours. I love people like that because, I mean, people like that, friends like that, because you can go like a long period of time without talking to them. And then the next time you talk to them, it's like you guys never stopped talking. So as I got older, I realized a lot about who, like which company you should keep or like who's your friends and who's not and all that stuff. And it was a hard lesson, I would say, just because you just learn to be cynical and think that people don't really care about you. They're all selfish. But when you do come across somebody that you vibe with and that is of good company and cares about you and is a good friend, hang on to those people because they are just your circle and they keep you alive and they support you. And it's really rare nowadays. Like we were talking about earlier about what we watched with like the kids who were in high school and like raped a girl and all that stuff, and how only one or two of them had like integrity and like were good people. Like if you come across somebody like that, like just keep that person in your life because it's way more rare to have somebody who's like good people, I guess. You just realize that when you get older. Which is why I have no friends. Okay, are you gonna have any more? I'm done. Done. Thanks for watching. I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy. Click that like button if you liked this video. Click that subscribe button for my next video. And until then, see you later.